Y'all to see. So I said to test this out, I'm gonna drive and I'm gonna talk about Beyond the Gates. Okay, I love Beyond the Gates. Okay, look, first of all, y'all know to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel and all that stuff to JayLeesCorner. Okay, this is a car conversation on JayLeesCorner. Okay, let's get to it. So I had recaps, I think the first week of the show when it first came out, because I want folks to watch it and stuff, and I have not recapped since then. But I'm watching every day. Okay, every day. It comes on at 2 o'clock, you know, here in Detroit and stuff, and by 3:05 I'm watching. Okay, because it's recorded on my DVR, okay, and because I don't be at home, I have to wait till it's done recording to watch it with the stupid whatever. So I watch every day. Look, it's getting good. It's been good, okay, but now we know the characters, we know some backstory, we see some characteristics, we still don't like certain folks and stuff. It's some crazy people, some cheating people, some alcoholic people. Dani, girl, you alcoholic. But I wanted to kind of recap the show. Now, again, I'm not trying to do a all the time recap of this show, but here and there, I'll give a roundabout recap of it. Okay, let's start with Davis. Not that girl. The man name is Bill. He was Davis or Queen Sugar. But, you know, Davis, girl, I keep saying Davis. Bill, who is still married to Haley, the harlots, okay? I don't like them. I don't like how they really are going about things as if people ain't pissed at them for messing around, and she was best friends with his daughter. Okay, she was best friend with the daughter, but they keep talking to people like, "Oh, y'all should forgive us. Why y'all still mad, bitch? Cause you fuck my mama husband, okay, my daddy." So I don't like the whole Bill and Haley want to have a regular life there. You can't divorce your wife, marry a family friend, and then think we're gonna be cool with that. That ain't how things go. Not today, not ever, okay? So that still irks my nerves. Even Haley has this whole hold it and down thing. Bill ain't gonna leave me. He ain't gonna cheat on me. We together forever. Girl, bye. When Daddy told her today, Bill is only with people while he need people. Okay? And once he don't need you no more, bitch, I hope you have a plan B. Now, Dani, I need you to get over Bill. I get it. You was with him from you was like 19 years old or whatever. Now you're 30, 40. Maybe I don't know how old that is. You grown. Your kids grown. He grown. All that. Dani, I need you to man up. Okay? Woman up. And recognize Bill ain't shit. Okay? Bill is a user. When Bill went over there to seduce her, in order to get her to, I think, give him the house or whatever, or try to convince Naomi to not, take on that case, Bill be using his handsome man wiles to get what he want. And when they kiss, when Dani and Bill kiss, I said, because Bill still want Dani, he do. He also just want to fuck Haley. He wants a younger model, which is, but he still care for Dani. He do. You can tell he do. Okay, and I know I can guess it. Like in about a year, Dani and Bill gonna fuck around. I mean penis to vagina. Okay, it's gonna happen, and Haley gonna look dumb, but Dani will too. Cause girl, he's a dog. But I really want Dani to give up on this fascination that Bill's her one and only love, and it's been so long he still love me. Now I know recently she said, I know now that it's over between us. I can see he love Haley. Because him and Haley be kissing in front of them all the time. Okay, I would trip downstairs. But I don't believe she's over it. Okay, because every time she's around Bill, it's some puppy eyes, and I'm like, girl, he ain't going to. You fucking Andre. You. First of all, you banging your sister husband's nephew. That's your nephew too. But Andre, I like Andre and Dani's relationship. I do. You know, she called on him when she drunk, and they had sex. Okay, but she do like him, but she's also using him because she to go over Bill. But I'm like, I like how Andre cares for her. Like how he kind of told Nicole, girl, go look at your sister. Go check on her because something wrong. I don't know what, but something wrong. And when she called him over this recent time and she was drunk or whatever, he said, Dani, you got to quit this bullshit. Okay? You are Dani motherfucking Dupree. Okay? You do not have to put up with feeling like you are less than. You don't need nobody. And she told Haley that when Haley tried to say, oh, I can't believe you got dropped from the charity or whatever. And she said, bitch, I don't need nothing to be who I am. I am me regardless. You only you because your husband. Okay, I am me because of me. I need her to have that same confidence in herself when she's not trying to stand up to Bill and Haley. Have that in general. Stop going home and drinking up all the liquor. Girl, I said, girl, how much? Who going to the store? Who's shopping for Dani? Who buying her all this liquor? Okay, all this white liquor, all this vodka. Who doing all of that? Okay, but I love how Andre was like, girl, you are great. You are beautiful. You are talented. You are Dani Dupree. Don't forget that. Okay, you don't need to reinvent yourself. You are you, girl, and I'ma fuck you too. So I like the little relationship. Now Andre and that nurse, kill it. I know, it had to be, one or two Caucasian nights on the show. It's the nurse girl, her firefighter husband. We have the white man who's the gambling owner of the casino who's sneaky or whatever. And then the surgeon's wife who's a realtor. I know that. I don't mind I can't think of the realtor's name. I don't mind the realtor and her husband storyline with the gambling addiction, her cheating with the help at the club, the card shark owner guy who was preying on the white. I don't mind that, but Andre and this nurse, the white nurse, and the firefighting boyfriend, kill that whole storyline. We don't want it. We don't care about it. And I don't know if it's that we don't care about the storyline or if the actors are horrible. Okay, I feel like it's the actors, okay, because the nurse is a bad actress. Her boyfriend is a bad actress. I like Andre. I do. The white realtor, she's a good actress, okay? Even the card shark owner guy, the gambler guy, he's, you know what I'm saying? But that nurse and her boyfriend, it's a no. And because they're bad actors, I don't care about her. I don't get why Andre likes her like that. I don't get it. But we shall see. But I don't care about that storyline. I don't. The cheating the cheating white wife who fucking everybody at the club. Okay, her gambling husband who was a sneaky gambling addicted surgeon who had to get called into the ER for a surgery. He tried to avoid it because he gambling. He go in there. He cutting with a knife or whatever. He having a little panic attack because he thinking about gambling money. Nigga, what are you doing? You don't kill the person over some gambling? Okay? But I like him realizing I can't focus on my doctorship and gamble. Because I almost killed somebody in the surgery room, in the operating room. And I can't do both. I have to give up gambling. And his friend, his homie, the black guy, you ain't shit either. Okay? Because you work for the white man. Literally. Trying to, get the black man who's a bad gambling addict. He deserve it. But why can't you get out the casino? Okay? So that part is cool. And the white car shark gambling owner man who want that lady, the wife, the realtor, okay, they gonna do it. It's gonna be weird. Now that dude remind me of Adam Chandler. If y'all ever watch All My Children, the white card shark gambling owner guy reminds me of Adam Chandler from All My Children. A rich, well-to-do person who's real sneaky, okay? Who's kind of underhanded or whatever. You like him a little bit, but he ain't shit. So that's who it reminds me of. And that wife gonna bang that man some kind of way. And I think the husband gonna find out and then like, oh my God. Okay. So I like that storyline. It's going somewhere. Okay. Because even when she found out he was lying about his mama not needing a house, mama dead, she still like, oh, you want a house for yourself? Okay. Like she wasn't pissed enough for me. So that's them. Let's get to the gay couple. Okay. With twins who they adopted. Okay, I can't think of their name right now because I'm driving. But the senator's son, I don't like him. Martin. I don't like Martin. Martin is, now we know Martin either killed somebody or caused some kind of destruction that grandma and grandpa Dupree covered up for him. And he be having weird nightmares or whatever. And he know he did some shit and he's always trying to control everybody else. He done with his husband to go back to work. He done with the kids to this and that. I was like, stop it. He is a brick wall. Okay? He is a fully brick wall you talking to who don't know how to compromise and talk back. And he want to be president, bitch? Not today, not ever. The daughter who wanted to be a model because she modeled in Chelsea's show, she too young to be a model. When she said, I want to be a model, Chelsea, can you be my modeling manager or whatever? I was like, girl, Chelsea is quitting modeling. Why would anyone ask a person who's quitting modeling to do something else to be their model coach? Why would you not ask her mama? Dani is who taught her. Girl, and when Dani came in, all Dani like, I really want Chelsea, because, she's around my age. Girl, you too young to know when you have a perfect modeling coach who can really craft you how she did her daughter. So I'm like, if you not wise enough as a person to know when you have expertise in your life who can help you, who wants to do this, you don't need to be a model. Because Chelsea wants to have her own thing. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. So the daddy don't want her to model. That's dumb, but whatever. The son was getting teased in school because he had caught in his drawers. Okay, whatever. And Martin, I'm going to fix it. You can't fix it. You can't stop. You can't. And when the son said, y'all don't get how hard it is for us, at least for me as a kid, in this school where folks know I'm adopted. They look at us as, token kids who were, poor black kids taken in by, a wealthy family, whatever. Then you a fucking senator. So I'm already having a hard time because of who you are. Then you want to step in and call the police or bring attention to me getting, not harassed, but it's getting teased. You know what I'm saying? And he like, no, Dad, let me handle it. I don't know how I'm going to handle it, but I don't need you running in with your contacts, making it a big issue. That will be worse for me. And the fact that Martin don't want to listen, it's going to fuck the kids up. Okay, so I don't like Martin. He's too strict about everyone else's shit this episode, okay? And I want to know what he did. I feel like he probably caused some kind of accident and it killed some people or something, and that's what he's like remembering or whatever. It's, I don't know. It's something that happened that he caused or that he did. That's his demon that he's holding on to. That's making him so control over the whole family. Okay, I don't like it at all. That's them. Child, Nicole, and Ted. Now we know Ted is getting replaced. The actor who plays Ted is going to be replaced. I think starting in May, it'll be a new actor. The guy who played on Saints and Sinners, he played Effie White's brother on Dreamgirls. He played in other stuff too. He is taking Ted. He's replacing Ted. It'll be starting in May. We already know that. Nicole, we now know that Ted did cheat on Nicole. He actually did cheat on her with Eva Mama. They had a whole cheatation affair back in the day. Okay, now she told him she had an abortion. I don't know if she really did not have an abortion or if she had an abortion and she's lying about Eva being his. I don't know. Either way it go, Eva Mama is crazy. Okay, her different wigs. Every time I'm like, who can give her these jobs? Who hiring her? Who giving her badges to these like, how is this all happening? But finding out that her and Ted did actually mess around, that it was around the time that him and Nicole were experiencing miscarriages, and Nicole was like so fixated on it was after Martin was born, before Kat was born, and she kept having miscarriages. And so at that point in time, because Ted felt like it was just about baby, it was a lot for them both, and she fixated on getting pregnant, and then he kind of just withdrew. You know what I'm saying? It was fucking around with Eva Mama. I can't think what her name is right now. And, but eventually left her alone, found out she was pregnant. Because he said he did not ask her for the abortion. She chose to have one. He paid for it and thought all the time, bitch, she was gone. But lo and behold, so he don't even know that she had the baby, allegedly. For all we know, she stole the girl, okay? Anyway, so, but I'm like, damn, Ted, you really did that or whatever? Him paying the girl, the mama, the $50K to go away now. I'm like, she's crazy enough to pop back up. Okay, pop back up as a crazy patient who wants to jump off a building just to get to your wife. Then got hired at your wife's event as a waiter. That mean that bitch is crazy. Paying her money is the worst thing you could have done, but whatever. And I'm more upset that Nicole is supposed to be this great doctor, this great, therapist or whatever, but she has no idea. For 20 years, Ted had this secret of cheating on her. She has no idea that the crazy lady is really Ted's ex. She can't tell that Eva is lying. I'm like, girl, where did you get your degree from? Is it Sesame Street? Big Bird? Because I'm like, Nicole has no sensors of danger, even how bad Dani is. Like, Dani is struggling mentally, emotionally. Okay, she's drinking a whole bunch, and Nicole is missing it all. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, how is Nicole, this amazing therapist doctor, who don't know all the shit happening in her own goddamn household, her family or whatever? So that aggravates me, that there's so many spaces in Nicole's life where she has no idea that she's in trouble. Okay? And I don't like how they're making Kat to be this villain to Eva, when Kat is right. Y'all saw how Haley came in and completely destroyed Bill and Dani. Okay, we trusted her, and look what she did. She fucked her best friend's daddy and married the man. Okay, and I'm telling y'all, we should not be trusting Eva, because she's it's something off. And the fact that Nicole is this great doctor, no one has the wherewithal to see is something up with Eva. You know what I'm saying? I hate how they're treating Kat. And I like that Kat is like, fuck all that. Y'all can tell me all y'all want to. I'm crazy. I'm not crazy. And when she come out and be the enemy, I told y'all so. It's gonna even work, because like, you could have came back and said, I'm the daughter. But you are out here trying to make Kat look like she's crazy when Kat is right. Which makes you the villain, bitch. Okay? And I don't like it. I do not like how, even them, when Kat had a birthday party, I left my coat here, and Nicole said, oh, it's okay, you can have some cake. No, she can't. If my mama ever told a person who I don't like, mind you, I don't like her, and even if I can't be mean to her on in general, don't invite that bitch to my party. No, she can't. Okay, hell the fuck no. Okay, so that made me mad. Like, why say, oh, you can? No, I don't like that. I would never choose a stranger over my family, because one, y'all just had a close family friend dupe y'all. Why would y'all let somebody in so easily? And she was suggested to us from so and so. I'm like, how has no one asked who introduced you to us? It's no way they can't see her mama is who she is. Period. I don't know why Ted, and I don't know in Ted, your ex bitch came back. Why would you not question Eva, a new fucking person around? Girl, I would question everybody around me if I think the shit is up. And then Ted, you went to the girl house, the apartment, and you didn't look for no photographs. The photograph of the mama Eva is right on the table. You ain't see that tape, girl. So that's the most frustrating part for me is Kat is like, something's up. I'm telling you, something's up. And no one is paying her any attention. And she's 100% right. She's 100% right. And by the time she figure it out, it's going to be too late. It made me so mad. It made me so mad. Oh, it pisses me off. And, you know, Ted told Andre about him cheating because, you know, Andre, oh, your great uncle, your great husband, your Auntie Nicole are so great as a couple or whatever. We're not. I was wrong. You know, I'm just as bad as Bill. But not as bad as Bill. But he cheated, you know, years ago with one person or whatever. He told Andre the truth that I cheated on her with this lady who was a waitress or whatever, and she popped back up recently. I had to pay her $50,000 to go away. So I'm also a bad person because I've held this secret for over 20 years. I haven't cheated since then, but because of the hard time being, you know what I'm saying, I do whatever. So when Andre come over, because they're having an anniversary party that Eva suggested. Why would your new assistant who don't know y'all suggest I should throw y'all a party? Bitch, why would you want to do that? It is so... Anyway. So they're having an anniversary party. And Andre is doing it's like the photographer or whatever. And so he's like, well, let's ask some questions or whatever. And as he's talking, Ted gets so upset. Because Ted is feeling guilty because, you know what I'm saying, I cheated or whatever. Oh, girl, back. Me like, what you getting out mad for? I didn't say shit. What you gonna do? Ted gonna tell him himself. But if he don't, we already know the Eva and her mom are planning to tell at the party. So I'm like, girl, and I can't wait for Kat to say, I told y'all so. Now all y'all can kiss my ass. I told y'all something was up. I told y'all she was looking at files. I told y'all all. And then the kicker part is the mama who ran Nicole's real assistant off the road, then gave the bitch a heart attack to keep her in the hospital, to keep Eva on the job. And Eva like, Mama, did you do that? Yes, your mama did. Yes, your mama did it. Yes, it's not a coincidence that the person who was closest to the wife of your mama ex fling damn near died, and you got her job. And then once you were about to lose the job because she was getting better, oh, now she's like, girl, I said these motherfuckers here. So it's such a great show to me. Even, you know, Bill's old employees who were going to sue for harassment, wrongful termination, because one of the partners is a psychopathic, harassing person who they all know he like that. Everyone knows he's like that. So when they file a suit against Bill's law firm, and they want Naomi, Bill's daughter, to represent them, Bill keeps putting up this thing about, oh, you're only doing it because of what I did to your mama. And it's like, no, nigga, you wrong. You're wrong. They want me as an attorney. And because I am pissed at you, I'm going to take it. Now, she did say, oh, no, I'm not going to take it. I love you, Dad. And I don't want to spend our last time. Girl, fuck Bill. You know, Bill was having maybe a panic attack. So it made them feel like I don't want this case to make him sick, get him stressed out. It makes our bond worse. I'm already pissed at, she's still pissed at him and at Haley. But I felt like you could have still done this case, for one. Or if you did not do the case, you don't owe him any kind of explanation. Bill is a horrible father because Bill chose his own happiness and said, fuck the family. I'm going to fuck your friend. And you're going to deal with it. I know. I will be pissed at him for what, because you can still love him from afar. But when a parent doesn't care and hurting you, it's not up to you to forgive them that fast. Okay? I love you, but you did some fucked up shit. You said fuck my feelings. So because you said fuck my feelings, I don't have to forgive you so fast. I don't. But Naomi's like, I do love you, Dad. But I'm pissed at you. But I love you, so that's why I'm going to step back. I'm going to let somebody else. I'm going to let someone else handle the case. And that way, me, you won't be battling or whatever. But I'm like, Naomi did not owe her daddy that peace of mind. She didn't. even her and her husband, Jacob, you know, I went to, you know, was dropping the case, and he kind of badgered me, you know, kept questioning me about why he would not let it go. Because Bill wants what Bill wants. And that's the problem. Fuck Bill. Okay? I need someone to shoot Bill immediately. Because on these shows, we always know the villain gets shot. So can someone shoot Bill? Okay, shoot Evil Mama. Shoot Ted. Not Ted. Ted ain't the villain. I mean, he may be a villain. I don't know. But that made me mad. You know, even Haley, once the lawsuit came about, and Haley thinks it's up to her. Oh, well, they're lying. There was no harassment. They're like, bitch, you fucked your boss and married him. Of course, no one harassed you. You fucking the boss. They knew not to. Okay, but you fucked Davis. You fucked Bill because Bill was fucking with you. So that's a form of harass, girl. Anyway, but Haley like, oh, it's not true. Y'all lying, and she's like, no, bitch, you fucked the boss. So you don't get the same treatment that they get. And Haley trying to be against the women. I'm like, are you? But everyone know the guy they're complaining about. They know that's how he is. I'm like, why y'all acting dumb? Because when they, you know what I'm saying? When Bill went and said, okay, well, white man who's harassing people, we're going to fire you because you on some bullshit. And everybody know how you is. We did not have to ruin your name. Your clients know, colleagues know. So my thing is, if it's a known thing, why was Haley acting like the women were lying? When you know that man is like that. He may not have been like that with you. Why? Because you were fucking Bill. So it is, girl, and she going to talk to the both daughters. Bitch, who you think you is? So I don't like that of Haley. And even on today's episode, where Dani went, and because at the country club, no one talks to her. No one talks to Haley. She can't order food. Bill has to order her food for her, girl. No one does whatever. And then, like, you know what? I will be the bigger person. Hey, waiter, you know, y'all can give her some water. Y'all can serve her. And it's like, yeah, bitch, fine. And when Haley said, oh, you know, you're the same old Dani. Girl, fine, bitch, starve. Okay? Because there's a way for you to move on and to forgive without having to be nice to the people who fucked you over. And even if I told the staff, hey, if the bitch hungry, you can feed her. Okay? Just don't give her no good croutons. She can't get no croutons. She can only get a regular salad. Green bean go all day. So, seeing Dani attempting to be nice, you know what I'm saying, and even attempting to give Haley advice, and Bill with my everything at one point too. He made me quit my job. I stopped my career because it's what he wanted. My whole life was him. And then once he was done with me, he threw away and now he has you. So you can think all you want. Y'all good. Because I thought that too. But bitch, when it's mad day, have a plan B. Okay? Because Bill gets what Bill wants. And when Bill don't want it no more, you're done. Okay? Now even Haley said, I think I may be pregnant. Girl, why? I swear, every day I be so, because look, I have not watched, why y'all can't turn? I have not watched a good soap opera, again, since all my children went off, and I think all my children went off, like back in like 2010 or something like that, I don't know. So I have not really watched a regular daytime soap opera, and so I am very much so enjoying Beyond the Gates. Even Mama and, Grandmama and Grandpa Dupree. You know, Anita and her husband. When they fired Dani, child, because when the charity Dani worked on, she had a big-ass fashion show, brought in all this money. And they then said, okay, we know you brought us all this money. However, we're going to fire you because, you know, the shooting thing or whatever at Bill's wedding, it doesn't look good. And she's like, but that happened forever ago. Why y'all just now let me go right after a successful event? Oh, well, we wanted the money. Bitch, what? Girl. They said, Mama, can you believe they fired me? And they did what? But child, Anita said, okay, cool. She called the lady over there and said, okay, so y'all gonna fire my daughter? When y'all get most of y'all donations from us, you fired my daughter? Well, yeah, we can't have that on the board and blah. Okay, cool. So we're gonna fire you. Okay, you're fired. Not only are you fired, bitch, We are going to make our own charity that is the exact same thing you do. Put our money into that, and when your thing fails, you have to beg because they made Dani the head of it. But like you can't do that. It was wrong. Fire me and fire me. But don't use me for my connections, my money, my clout, and then let me go. Because then folks will say, oh, they fired Dani, which can have other charities want to do that to her too. So they said, no. We're going to pull our money from y'all, make our own foundation to help pay for first generation college students to go to college, and we're gonna raise more money. Fuck y'all, okay? Bitch, I'm Anita Dupree, kiss my grits. I say, yep, because family is for family. And they did Dani wrong. Now, was Dani wrong for the gun? Yes, she was. Dani can't be shooting at people. But again, you can't wait to fire me until I've made you money and got your attention. No, not today, bitch. So I love the grandparents who, like, they be involved. Really don't be involved, but it's always involved. Like, we know they're helping hide whatever Martin did. And I can't wait to find out what Martin did. Because he's such a stickler for, we have to be above board. We can't get in any trouble. Blah, 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 blah. But you've done something happened with you, and no one knows except your grandparents. I don't even know if Ted and Nicole know. I do wonder. And whatever it is, Bill covered it up. So I don't know. But y'all, I am looking forward to more and more and more episodes of Beyond the Gates. It's a great thing to watch and stuff. Anyway, I just wanted to test out my new car mount in my car to see how the sound goes. If it bounces too much, okay, if my phone will fall out, I don't know. But again, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I hope you're also watching Beyond the Gates. Also, go see the new movie Sinners that come out this weekend. I'm going to see it on Friday, so you should go see it too, with the support black art, black film, black actors. It stars Michael B. Jordan. It's directed by Ryan Coogler and stuff. Okay, so go see Sinners. It comes out on Friday. Anyway, I gotta go. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and stuff. Bye.